we're gonna start this old girl up. Hopefully it starts. A little cold start for you guys. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, it's been a while since I drove this girl. Man, I love that exhaust. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. But obviously I haven't driven the BRZ in a week, and you can see why, because we got a snowstorm. It's kind of the remnants, but even though there's not a lot of snow, there is a lot of ice because it rained right after and then it dropped well below freezing. So it's been Wrangler time all this time. And unfortunately we had a little setback with the Wrangler, which I'll show you in a minute. Oh. As you can see, I'm having a tire pressure system error, and this is most likely due to the new tires that I put on. So I put these on, and I'm guessing because they're newer, these were pulled off a 2022 stock Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, and this is a 2019 Jeep Wrangler JL. I think what happened is I vaguely remember reading about the TPMS sensors in the 21 and up JLs and JTs and what have you not being compatible with the 2020 and prior model years. And I thought I was out of the clear because when I put the tires on last Saturday, they were totally fine up until last night. And I got the error code driving home from the store, which boggles my mind a little bit because when I put these new tires on last Saturday, it was giving a reading here. They were reading at 38 PSI, and I know it was reading these tires and it wasn't saving the readings from the old tires because the old tires had 36 PSI in them last I checked, and that was when it was warm out and well above freezing. I can only imagine they're well below 36 PSI at this point now that it's cold. So it wasn't reading the old tires. It definitely initially read the new tires, which is kind of aggravating, and I feel like that's some Fiat Chrysler tomfoolery there, not wanting them to be compatible. But I'm not going to go down that conspiracy theorist rabbit hole. Regardless, if I want this error code to go away, I can change this and it's fine. I don't have to see it, and the light's not blinking anymore, which I found very annoying. For the first minute or so after you start the car, it blinks, which is very distracting. I don't think that's a really great concept as far as features goes. I think a solid yellow light is more than enough to give the driver the heads up that you're something's funky with your tire pressure. But regardless, now that I'm done venting, so there are two ways I could tackle this. The first way I thought of was to buy a taser, which would plug into my OBD2 port and I could just shut off the TPMS system altogether. I don't really feel a need for it. It's not a necessity. It's nice, but it's not a necessity. Obviously, my 01 Wrangler TJ didn't have a TPMS sensor system, and I did just fine. My second option was to pull the old TPMS sensors out of the old tires and put them into the new ones, or have someone install them, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't have the tools or the knowledge to do the tires myself, to deflate them, pull the sensors out, and reinflate them and whatnot. So I got a quote from a shop. They gave me a good price, like $80 for all the tires. So I'm gonna go that route, but still kind of annoying. I don't know why they would change the sensors except to block people with older generations from using newer parts on their vehicles. But in any case, it's a small setback. First world problems. It's not like the Jeep's inoperable with this light on, but I'm kind of like OCD like that, so it's still a little bit annoying. But other than that, it's been pretty great with this guy.
200, 300.
Freaking radio. It's been pretty great with this guy. I have no complaints. The tires did really well in the snow and the ice. So, it's a small burden having the TPMS sensor act all goofy. But this is my first snow with this Jeep. We're snowy, inclement weather, and it did great. I'm really glad I have it. Obviously, some people get a false sense of security when it comes to how four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive handles icy snow, and that's when accidents happen. But it is a nice peace of mind to have. I still drive cautiously, obviously, but I digress. Anyway, guys, that's about it for now. So, take care. Until next time.